who's nursing a little bit of a niggle, is completely out. In come SIWELELE as well. Let me now pass the baton to Brian Mate and ask what you're expecting.
They played a big game. They were bullish. We are going to be bullish. It's important. There's very few fixtures left, so consistency is required.
Because if they win today, they could stretch the advantage over Lesotho to 8 points as we get up and running. And you would think then near in line, but just to spot that flick off the head and realise. Now another opportunity here for SIWELELE. The ball gifted to them. Potsane takes aim. Man who joined KAIZER Chiefs at the beginning of the 2023-24 season from Royal AM after they'd taken this status of Celtic. This game on the back of successive 0-0 draws. Brandon Peterson was perhaps a little hesitant, and he's been caught out here. What a wonderful moment. Oh, and the flag is raised. Well, SIWELELE
organize it properly.
Grinding with a lovely ball through here to Kampani Lungu. And still he continues on. He's found his man and then on the follow-up. It has been put away. And guess who? It's Potsane against his former club. Well, often players will decline to celebrate, but look at what it means to him.
Can we look at the clock and say 6 minutes into this game? Can we look at the clock and say we were saying that the intention is to have a go at Chiefs? They are playing at home and the fans are out in numbers. Look at how quick that happened. Look at how difficult it is. The anticipation is the ball to be played in between the defenders and the goalkeeper. It's a cutback, which is always a frustrating thing for defenders. Look at this cutback.
Then it would not be kept up. Let's also give some credits to Kampani Lungu as a very, very awkward deflection of Narapo forces Ricardo Goss to go flying across goal and touch that behind. Now there's an option for Mori. Returns it to him. Oh, Pule Mori. Now scored his first ever Soweto Derby goal just a few days ago, but he has hoisted that one high into the stands behind. Battle very much between Orbit and Gallants, as well as Magesius. Lilepo picks it up, and he has found Pulemori in plenty of space here. He keeps going.
There's a head injury.
Yeah.
Hope it's not too serious. If there's a part of the game that I don't like, it's the head injuries.
Oh yeah,
teammate to teammate, both focused on one thing.
To continue. Now Munyane from the drop ball has played it in, and Ricardo Goss makes the save. Well, I'm sure they would have had plenty to say about that. Have we got to that? Let's have another look at this opportunity.
The best connection there, but with such an inviting, delightful ball.
But promptly dispossessed. Duba can't turn away from Rapo. This is the goal scorer, Potsane. Stabbed it through here for Kampani Lungu. What option will he choose? He's done brilliantly. Oh, and they're 2 up. There's the moment he was waiting for. Thought he had it in the back of the net earlier in the game, but it will count this time. Specifically Jazza with his first ever goal in senior football.
I'm trying to find a way that can define the speed. And the car that comes, it's got a nickname, it's called Kusheshe. That's how fast that car is, the takeoff. And Kampani Lungu, they lose possession, KAIZER Chiefs there. And look at Kampani Lungu, possible offside. No, it's definitely not offside. He's quick, doesn't go for glory. Good peripheral vision to spot his teammate on the far side. Unlocks the Chiefs defense. He's an asset because you can take him and play him as a fullback. Yeah, he'll play that. Put him as midfield, he'll play that. You look at where he's playing now, he's playing on the third side. So for me, he's a bankable player in terms of, reliability. Potsane, is he booked?
Late challenge.
2 goals. Vincent Pule has missed the last few games, also on the score sheet now. Gampani Lungu has gone down under the challenge of Msimango. Another off-the-ball incident involving those two players.
Is he not getting booked? Because if that's a deliberate...
And comes the delivery, and it's a decent one. Monyane gets a boot on it. Puts Sane now. Great pace once again from Falozi. He turned 23 last month. He's got it in well. Oh! Over the top from Mazibu.
Players chasing this, and none of them is actually looking around to see where the danger is. Look at that. There's 3 players, all of them ball watching. Can you imagine?
Into Wandile Duba. Monyane. Still Monyane. Urged to shoot. Well, it's a decent hit, but always rising. And over the crossbar it goes.
They were inviting you. You're backpedaling. Open invitation.
The dressing room. Lilepo plays in the box, but repelled by Goss at his near post.
Is that where you wanted to play? I doubt. Because...
Duba. Munyane down. Trying to collect it in the box. And has remained down, the fullback.
But it's not too serious.
The Chiefs need 3 now in one game to win this. Shabalala, Mabue, and he has got under that a bit.
The positive is they got it into a...
Giving him Simango, first time ball for Silva, and enough pressure on him that he wasn't able to really...
Flavio adds to the attacking flavor. Could get full contact with the ball. The defensive midfielder to deal with.
Clever reverse ball from Wandile Duba, gets it again. Look at the snapshot as it dropped.
Positive from Chiefs. Good energy.
Punches onto it, finding Wandile Duba. Now Mdu Shabalala.
I can tell he's not happy. Understandably so, because Chiefs' posture has improved.
Now another opportunity here.
No,
referee was right on the scene.
He was not far from the action. If he believes that's a dive, is he going to make a booking? I can tell you the Chiefs bench talking about the pace of Lungu.
Now Gampani Lungu waits a moment, sets up Putsane, gets it back, tries to slide it through for Mazibuko. No one will pull the trigger. Now Putsane does, but he's missed the mark.
We were talking about that earlier. The possibilities that Chiefs Lungu. This is suicidal. That is suicidal. Suicidal.
McCarthy in pursuit. Jeza glides past him. Oh, they're queuing up here. Chance for Mazibuko.
We need to thank him. Peterson bails them out. At defense. We need to thank him. He's still causing problems. The pace that he's
withdrawn. Refrosler will be on in his place. And comes the free kick. A flick header from Miguel. Although Miguel's touch, according to referee Kunta, was not the last. So the ball in. It's over from Silva. Another corner. Oh, Sanoka taking. And it comes once again. And Silva is the target.
Yeah.
A target that is found. He, however, in turn, can't find the back of the net.
Gets up well.
Good one for Moralo. Hands possession. Back to KAIZER Chiefs. Edge of the area. Lilepo! And Ricardo Goss showing his quality, elite reflexes from the SIWELELE stopper.
More like it from Chiefs. Good combination play, well set up.
Of 5 subs, SIWELELE as well as drops on the edge of the area for Vilakazi, and Simango swings a leg at it. I don't think he realized quite how much time he had. Time and space.
Time and space. If I was asked to defend him, I'd say, but you know he's not a right-footed player. To say yes, he's got time to control the ball and put it on his...
Well, they haven't been, as we pointed out in the first half, too effective from corners this season, but the left foot of Vilakazi is potent. And again, another opportunity goes a-begging. This time Ignacio Miguel missing the mark. Now, chance for Rapport!
That's what happens when a team attacks and they don't score. This KAIZER Chiefs at the stage, and now you have them losing possession in their own half. And they almost got punished. They've considered a corner. Bailed out.
Oh, not what they needed.
It's not good if we're to talk about the lack of basic skills to control the ball.